universe is full of mystery.
Oh, Ilaria. If I had known you would all simply kill each other, I wouldn't have gone through all this effort. But perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Not after Turallion cut open your own son.
Enough! I'll rip out your tongue, Zalatath!
Mother, wait! We can't let her face Zalatath alone! Umbrik, bring everyone up there!
This may feel a little uncomfortable.
How touching. Your family has come...
We must make haste, Zalatath.
And my favorite champions as well. I was afraid you might miss this.
What are you doing to her?
Keeping my promise, of course. Taking everything she loves, leaving her with nothing but the void.
No!
Stay back! Do not interfere!
You are about to bear with...
The burden is more than you can bear!
But enough, Priya. Let the festivities begin.
No one is safe! You cannot break the void's grasp! No one is safe! You cannot break the void's grasp! No! Don't make me do this! No one is safe! You can bear! Don't make me do this! The burden is more than you can bear! No one is safe! The burden is more than you can bear!
may feel a little...
There!
Still, should Zalatath succeed, and Ilaria loses her grip on the Dark Naru within her, I fear all may be lost.
No one is safe! The burden is more than you can bear! No one is safe! You cannot break the void's grasp! Don't make me do this! No one is safe! The burden is more than you can bear! No one is safe! The burden is more than you can bear! No one is safe! You cannot break the void's grasp! No one is safe! The power! I can't contain it!
Fight it, Mother! You're stronger than the void! She can't hear us.
Enough posturing, Ilaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Zalatath! Release her!
I need to get closer.
More than you can bear. Must be stopped.
Mother, hang on, my love. I'm here.
Touching. But you're far too late to save anyone. And now, the moment of truth.
I'll die before I serve you.
Serve me? Despite all we've been through, it was never actually you that I required. At last. Beautiful. Behold! The dark well opens!
Mother! Father!
The tether worked. But we've lost them all. We've lost everything. We must protect those in need. The dark power pouring out of the Sunwell. I can feel it even from here. We need to let Lorthamar know what's happened. You go ahead of us.
The eternal sun still guides us. The beauty of Eversong endures.
Champion, place these tokens on any survivors you find. They will allow my magisters to teleport them to safety.
The survivors suffer under a stain of void corruption. I do not believe we can count on their aid for some time.
The Sunwell corrupted. The Vanguard swept away as if they were nothing. How will we survive this?
A lamplighter brings hope.
Is the Darkwell a foothold for Xalatath? Will her devouring host spill out to corrupt all of Azeroth?
We need to assault the Darkwell and take it back from Xalatath.
With what army, Erator? The Vanguard is gone.
Then we will find an army. Xalatath's devouring host will not stay in Quel'Danas forever. All of Azeroth is in danger. Be alert for opportunities to help. Xalatath won the Battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Danas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid, and not just those from Quel'Thalas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Bel Ameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
they will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the elves understand the threat of the Darkwell.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past battles. We must contact the other elven people.
I will send a message to Suramar to rally our armies. Chief Telemancer Oculus is at your disposal for transport.
To Belemeth, then. Eretor, seek out your aunt. We will accept aid from anyone that would fight against Xalatath and her devouring host.
Once again, that accursed Sunwell has been corrupted by vile magic. Predictable.
Goddess, watch over you. What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
Nature will heal.
With perseverance, strength, the Sunwell has fallen. Xalatath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
Baladash, Malinore. This much void energy will soon spill from the Sunwell, corrupting all of Azeroth. It must be stopped.
How can I help? Even now, my people gather their own army to lend to the Sindorai. We remember those who aided us in the past.
I have heard enough. The Void is a threat to all of Azeroth. You will have our armies. Tread carefully. Keep your eyes sharp and your footsteps silent. Champion, please aid Maev with awakening the Ancients and preparing them for war.
The Sindorai continue the ancient elven tradition of not learning from their disastrous mistakes.
I'm out of range.
incessant need for a fount of power that destroyed our civilization and brought our home to ruin. Each time the Sunwell comes under attack, the Blood Elves suffer in the aftermath, and yet they cling to it. Once again, the Sunwell invites corruption and calamity. How many times must its mere existence imperil our world?
The Kaldorei forces make this fight possible, but we will need more allies to be assured of victory.
Consider it done. On your mark.
The conflict between the Blood Elves and the High Elves of the Silver Covenant is still fresh.
Lorthmar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past, a hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril. Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a different path.
You said there were no conditions.
None for our army to join the battle. But the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people, you must let it go.
You can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
We Keldori once faced a similar fear. Losing our immortality was a cruel fate. And those who sought to regain it committed terrible crimes. So believe me when I say that I know how you feel. But I also know that your people's resilience far eclipses their reliance on the Sunwell.
I will consider it.
Just a bunch of stubborn old elves.
Fret not. You did well to bring them together.
Do you think returning Anastarion's relics will convince those like Aethys to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe. But if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Dorei deserve the same.
Good luck, friend.
What can I do? I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anastarion.
He ruled for thousands of years. From the Troll Wars against the Amani, to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anastarion is revered by both Blood Elves and High Elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one. After Anastarion's sacrifice, our people were split apart. The Blood Elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power. We High Elves could not abide what Prince Kael'thas was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anastarion had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now.
You know, Anastarion wasn't the only one who died defending Silvermoon. Despite what everyone says, I wish Aunt Sylvanas were here to join the fight. But I suppose her days as Ranger General truly are a thing of the past. All things considered, maybe that's for the best.
Passed down from Anastarion's great-grandfather, this crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king.
I am listening.
High King Anastarion's Book of Law. He applied its dictates equally to all his subjects.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target. It's too far away. I need a target.
I hope the that these relics of Anasterion are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon. One last time.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
What brings you here? Till next we meet. My goods are of the highest quality. Be careful. Can I assist you? Good luck.
Aethys, I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the Void.
All that I worked for. The artifacts Venasterian. We thought these lost. Taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Verisa. What you did was unforgivable.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterian's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the Void feeds upon. Was Anasterian's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home?
The Silver Covenant drew a line in the sand and then soaked it in blood.
We are here to prevent more blood from spilling. In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what Anasterian would have wanted?
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King, you may enter Silvermoon.
Thank you, Aethys.
Verisa Windrunner, I had not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
Greetings. Fight one.
That's everyone except for the Shal'Dorei. Any word, First Arcanist? The Nightborn have yet to answer the missive. Could it have been lost in transit?
That should not be possible. I sent it magically to Ullen, my seneschal in charge, during my absence. Something may be amiss in Suramar. Seneschal Ullen, where is the army? Where are our constructs? Why are you ignoring my orders?
Perhaps whatever has been draining our mana claimed the messages you sent us. I'll investigate at once, First Arcanist.
No, Ullen. We will investigate this mystery while you gather our troops. This military construct has been drained of mana. This was no mere error. The ley line no longer channels mana. The magic has been devoured. Ullen, who were we talking to before? We must confront them. The Twilight's blade must be altering ley lines in the Archway. Go and undo their sabotage. May I help you? These halls are crawling with cultists. See if you can find what they've done to the flow of mana. I don't think so.
Eyes on you. The pleasure is mine.
There, at the top of the stairs. That must be the one who is disrupting the Archway's conduits.
We see the stars once more.
From nature.
Crystals that keep the ley lines aligned have been displaced. You need to find and retrieve them. From the earth.
My eyes on you. I would be crossing if I were you.
Think so.
My loyalties are my own.
Be quiet. Think so. My eyes on you. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Greetings. Walk in starlight.
Speak no more. My eyes on you.
think so. My eyes on you. No more. Now strike!
Good. Those are all the crystals. Return to the main chamber and place them on their pedestals. Well done. The Twilight's blade will not best the Shaldorai this day. Now to bring Ullin's killer to justice.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
this be a lesson to Xalatath and her minions. The Nightborn are no strangers to fighting for our people and our world. With the flow of mana restored, our forces can now mobilize and teleport to Silvermoon. Let us rendezvous there, champion. It is time for the Nightborn to honor the debt we owe to Quel'Thalas. Magic surrounds us.
We have made many sacrifices.
Still with the Shal'Dorei, we have gathered together more elves in one place than we have seen in ages.
Let us hope it will be enough.
It will have to be. We are fighting for the safety of our world. Elves of Azeroth, the devouring host has come to consume our homes, our lives, and our families. We will not let them take anyone else, not one more! Today, we break the void! Twilight's blade have seized the docks. We must deal with them first before we assault the span. It's good you are here. We need you in the fight, champ. Varisa will provide support from the skies, and Thalysra from the sea. The rest of us will pierce the enemy's line and secure the harbor. Champion, with me!
Champion, our troops are ready to assist. Signal them when needed.
suffer the wrath of the Keldori!
Light grants me strength!
Pleasantries can wait.
Seems time is on our side. Cannot launch an assault on the bridge!
Air support. The ethereals will shoot us out of the sky.
Champion, find and mark their cannons so the Rendori can destroy them.
Question everything.
obeys my will. That's the last cannon. Signal Varisa to strike.
The skies are clear! Mount up!
The Lystra and Varisa are in position. Light preserve you, friend. Be alert for opportunities to... Now is the time. Signal Thalystra to open fire. Attack!
Are breaking. Do not let up!
We have them on the run! Let this devouring host know the fury of Quel'Thalas!
Young little Erator, so much like your parents, leading an army to their meaningless death.
This army will see you vanquished, Xalatath. I swear it on my father's shield.
Will you set your armor ablaze again? And this time, will your friends burn in the flames?
The only one who will burn today is you.
Your way out, Erator. A chance to leave and lick your wounds. After all, I never took any interest in you.
Is that fear in your voice, Xalatath? We aren't going anywhere.
Bring down that shield! Fire!
Advance! Give these void spawn no quarter! of Azeroth! With me! One final push to the Sunwell! It's good you are here. We must protect those in need.
Oh, you struggle in vain. Leave this dark place. Prepare for your end. Why spend your last moments in agony? I've already won.
All you've done is unite us.
I would never miss an opportunity to raid the Sunwell. The goddess has drawn a path for you.
We will not let Xalatath and her devouring host take this city! For Azeroth! For the Sunwell! Taking the span was just the first step. Now we must face Xalatath before this dark well corrupts all of Azeroth. Light preserve you, friend. We've made it across the bridge, but the true battle lies ahead. Be ready for the worst.
With perseverance, strength.
constant reminder of her failure. You sicken her.
No, liar!
You look up to your sister so highly. She only looks down on you. A weak little girl to be pitied.
Ilaria! I can't!
I would not be here without you. My thanks. Come to me. Accept your oblivion. Darkness embrace them. Sever the light. The void surges. I am denied. You solve nothing. You waste your time. I ebb and flow, the darkest of tides. Darkness blooms. This is a certainty you must embrace. Slice of shadow. Shatter in shade. Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it? Swallowed by shadow. I bask. I grow. Swallowed by shadow. I bask. I grow. Shadows take you. I grow. You cannot stop what has begun. You cannot end the ending. Midnight falls. Your efforts are the source of reason, of light, of life. The sun falls. Eternal, inevitable. Let it embrace you. The sun falls. We meant revel in the dark. The sun falls. Your only purpose is oblivion. The sun falls.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down and die.
We windrunners are just stubborn that way.
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for all, Zalatan. Even your wretched kind.
We'll finish this another time, perhaps.
I thought you said you could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
We've won, but the Darkwell remains.
What was wrought here cannot simply be undone. The light is all but consumed. I barely feel the well's power.
We can't leave it like this. The wounds the Void left behind must be healed. What can I do? It's good you are here. There's more to be done, but I think we've earned a moment of respite. Let's head back to Silvermoon for now.
Despite our long history of animosity, we elves have proven that together we are greater than our grievances. Perhaps the rifts between us will never fully heal, but we must at least attempt to bridge them.
Get this over with. Umbric, in light of all you have done for Silvermoon, I hereby return your research materials.
It's Magister Umbric, actually. But it's good to be ignored. My old Harmonio. You kept it? My old workspace. Complete with nullification runes and enchantments. Wait.
That desk was a menace. It kept eating magic items we left on it. To show our gratitude for your aid, I am awarding you this property as an embassy for the Rendorai.
You are actually letting us back into the city regularly? Willingly?
I still do not approve of your research into the Void.
You gave us our equipment back? That is literally you approving of what we do. You approve of me.
I regret this already.
Varisa and I have decided that our people can no longer afford to fight each other.
Not when greater threats lurk outside our walls.
For Dalaran. May we next meet.
The Silver Covenant was formed to oppose the Horde. Our enmity toward them could not be quelled.
The Sun Reavers sought to reclaim our place in the Kirin Tor.
Let this flame signal the end of the Silver Covenant.
Let this flame remind us of our true calling, to share knowledge and power.
I agree to this compact, though I will never forgive the Horde for what it has done.
As I will never forgive the Alliance for purging us from Dalaran. Yet, I too agree to this compact.
I trust and hope that things went well, champion.
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon. What I do for Quel'Thalas.
We believe we can heal the Darkwell, and we would like you there when we do.
I have many goods for you to see. Luck be with you.
Light preserve you, friend. The others have gathered gifts from their home to help with the Darkwell. Please let them—
The fruit of the Arkandor can cleanse all manner of magic. I'm certain it will do so here.
I know this is no small thing you offer us. Silvermoon owes you a debt of gratitude.
Nonsense, my love. That we have the fruit at all is in no small part thanks to the Sin'dorei.
Aethys and I have agreed to bring Anastarion's crown. A symbolic gesture befitting the last king of Silvermoon. Are you sure about this, Aethys? The crown has only just been returned to its home.
I am. We cannot greet the future without saying farewell to the past.
Trust me, Ramath. This shard will regulate the void energies within the well. We embrace power. We do not...
To allow the void to remain at all, your calculations have to be perfect, Umbric.
Well, then it's a good thing you're looking over my shoulder, isn't it?
We have brought the purifying waters of our moonwells. I hope it will help. I am listening.
Thank you for coming. I know this was not an easy decision.
The right decision is seldom easy. A lesson that we must all take to heart.
We stand here today because of you, champion. Let us put an end to this dark well. I am the Blade of the Light. Aldiel Shalom. Remain vigilant. We founded this kingdom as exiles, in search of a new home. But when we lost the Sunwell, when we nearly lost everything, in fear and grief, we cast out our own people, made exiles of them. We were foolish. Never again. And now, together, we consecrate this, not as the Sunwell, but as something new. The Dawnwell. Let it represent the moment when night becomes day, and the moon meets the sun. Where light and shadow exist in perfect balance. Let this mark a new dawn for our people. For the kingdom of Quel'Thalas, our high home. Though today we celebrate, there remains much to which we must attend. Still, thank you for all you have done.
What can I do? Leadrin, with all that's happened, we haven't had much time to talk.
What's on your mind?
When the attacks first started, you went to the Sunwell and prayed for a miracle. Heroes from all over the world appeared in a flash of light just in time to save the city. I don't understand how it happened.
I've never experienced anything like it before. In my desperation, I swear I could hear a gentle voice. "Don't be afraid," it said. "I am with you." And there was music, like a song, ringing in my heart.
Like the Radiant Song? Could the voice you heard have been the world soul we've heard about? Could it have reached out through the light?
I truly do not know. Whatever it was, it saved us. I believe we will hear it again when we need it most.
We owe our service to those...
So, Anduin, why do you keep stealing glances at the esteemed Prophet Velen?
He was my mentor. He taught me so much about the light.
Oh, excellent! Then you can introduce us.
Wait! Ellen, this is Farron Lothar of the Halifal Arathi. I'm sure she's overflowing with questions.
It is an honor, young Lothar. I too have questions. I hear tales of a large crystal of light and shadow. We shall find time to speak at length. But first, Anduin, how does the light feel to you now?
Earlier, near the Sunwell, it was overwhelming. I couldn't hear myself think. I understand how so many lost themselves in it. But now, it's gentle. The pleasant hum in the back of my mind I remember from my youth.
It is wonderful you feel the light so near once more, Anduin.
Indeed. So then, my dear pupil, why have you been avoiding me?
I'm sorry, Velen. This is not the future you saw for me. I was broken. I'm putting the pieces back together, but they fit differently now. Some parts are just gone. The light called upon me, yes, but I'm still no great king, no true hero. I still can't even bring myself to abdicate the throne I don't deserve.
Ah, Anduin, you are young. There are many futures yet ahead of you. But I will tell you this. In none of my visions did you remain idle for long.
Do not squander resources. This new Dawnwell is a fitting tribute to our unity. Though, learning to live without the Sunwell's power may take some getting used to.
Perhaps. Far more concerning to me is the Darkwell.
It's no longer a threat to any.
They were moving down through it, Ramath. You saw. Thousands upon thousands of void monstrosities, all headed deep underground.
I saw. What could Xalatath be seeking at the heart of the world?
Whatever it is, she used us to get to it. I fear her true invasion is only just beginning.